Hello, everyone. It is I, Rex by Mind, and welcome to the penultimate episode of Woo Fu Podcast.
It's not the penultimate. We're not ending it.
Wait, that's what you. I'm here, as always, with my co-host Matthew. And we're gonna talk about Lego. Lego sets.
We're gonna no. This is the sneaker podcast.
We're gonna talk about shoes. Have you seen the new Adidas kicks? They are epic.
I don't like how you call them kicks.
Whoa! Before we get started, though, I'd just like to give a real quick shout out to the YouTube members who help support the channel, and a very special thank you to Pirate Whipper Tier and above, who are Tumbleweed, Garfield, Suntan, and Craftmaster C. Craftmaster C is also Golden Dr. Julian tier, so go check out his Instagram, link in the description below. He's a pretty talented artist, really cool guy. Now let's go to the podcast. I feel like I always do the weird episodes like the week after I get new sets. So, like, I know there's going to be at least one new viewer from I always know there's at least one new viewer from like the Monkey Kid reviews and whatnot. I don't know for sure, but I feel like, I don't know, like, I know my channel's gaining a few subscribers right now, so I feel like, oh, I like this guy, let's go check out his podcast, and they're gonna click on this episode and be like, what was that? And they're gonna click off. Yeah,
well, no, they're lost, man.
Anyway, yeah, Lego shoes were revealed. I honestly haven't looked at these. I saw that they were revealed. Honestly, I had a press release for them like a day or two in advance, and I didn't even look at it.
You didn't look at the sneaker pod?
No,
the sneaker reveal?
Honestly, I kinda thought it was just more actual clothing items. I didn't realize it was a set. Lego shoe. Cool, I guess. Yeah.
Are you looking at it?
It looks okay.
I don't like it.
It's creative.
I don't think it's so blocky. And I know they can do better than this.
I don't know. Well, this will really show those shoe kids in middle school who always like, wow, you collect Lego, that's for babies. And then meanwhile, they're collecting shoes. Well, guess what? Now you have to collect Lego, idiot. Take that.
Also, this is a stupid thing to have a gripe about, but it's not a left foot or a right foot. It is
no, it looks like
middle
it's a left foot. If you look, like, it curves out to the right a little bit.
Oh, okay. I thought it curves out on both sides.
I think it's... Oh, it might, actually. Because, yeah, now this picture looks like a right foot. What if you open the box and you get a random left or right shoe, and you have to get two boxes to collect them all? I'm actually...
Yeah. It might have a build, though, where it, like, changes.
And it comes in a shoe box.
I don't know, I just find... I think the box is very creative.
And then, additionally, with this, there's also actual shoes, which is some of the better Lego clothing they've released, I feel like.
Agreed, I'm not going to get it, though.
Does Brickset have an article on that? I'm trying to find pictures. Notable trainer, review on it. Okay, Brickset did not post pictures of the extra. Let's go to Lego's Instagram, then. I know they posted it there. Yeah.
I don't see it on here.
Alright, yeah, so there's the brick built shoe. Where's the actual shoe? Yeah, here. The actual shoe's kind of cool. I'm tempted to... No, actually, I can't.
Really?
I like it. It's more creative. I like it better than, like, their first Adidas collab was, like, they did sweatshirts and stuff. It was just, like, a normal sweatshirt with, like, this really out-of-place, like, 4x4.
I think that was Levi.
I really thought those did not look very good. Ninjago clothes, while I love them, the Hype logo was obnoxious. If it wasn't the Hype logo, those would be my favorite pieces of... I mean, they still are, but that is my criticism of them. But I think this is a decent blend of Lego and shoe, where, like, I don't feel like a 3-year-old going out and wearing them, but they still look kind of funny. The toe of the shoe is pretty weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know, they're kind of cool. I was just saying I might get them, but then I remembered that they probably won't have my size.
and they'll probably also be like
Yeah. Because I
$300.
have to go, like, shopping a billion places to find, like, one shoe that fits me, because I'm
No,
a
I know
wide
what you mean.
foot, so, like,
Yep, I
shoes are
have
not
that
made for
problem
me, so I
too.
probably cannot get the shoe even if I wanted it, but
Yep,
it's creative. Um,
yeah. I don't know what started with that and not the more
I don't know,
exciting
because
thing,
Lego shoe,
but
man. Also, they have shoes for kids, which are, like, the colorful ones, which are, like, I would not be caught dead wearing those. They could look great for like
yeah,
5-year-olds, but like this is what the first wave of Levi's clothing looked like, and I was just like, I don't want to wear that.
I wouldn't be caught
Yeah,
alive wearing those
true,
either.
true. Okay.
Next up, Lego
Lego
Mario
Mario
time?
time. That was also on Lego's Instagram. He said the thing. Let me actually pull up Brickset's article because maybe I can zoom in on that one. Yeah, Lego Mario Character Pack Series 3 was just like randomly shadow dropped on their Instagram. Which
Yep.
makes strange. Here, let me pull them up for the viewer. I'm using Brickset, by the way, in case you guys have never heard
And
of Brickset.com. Go to Brickset for all your Lego news.
we only have one
We
picture
have
of it,
3.
but
The other ones aren't as good, but
okay, yeah, but like one overview
yeah.
picture.
I
I think Wave 2 is still my favorite, but this
yeah.
is very
So
good.
let's go through left to right. So we've got the
Yep.
stupidest looking bird I've ever seen. Keep in mind, neither of us are huge Mario fans, like casual fans, but we've gotten into like very niche territory now. So I don't know their names, but I still like the characters.
Dude, I've never known their
Oh,
name, and I'll
okay.
probably still
Well,
get
we
all of
got the
these.
weirdest looking bird I've ever seen, and oh my god, I love him so much. He's so
I want it,
funny.
dude.
I
I
love
want
his
that.
stupid eyes. Oh my god. Oh, he looks great. I love him.
I love. Yeah,
Next we got this four-armed dude, Punchy
Punchy
Man.
Man.
I
Yeah,
love the Super Jumper pieces, not Super Jumper, the like DC Comics like action pieces in yellow here. Did you see those?
yeah, yeah.
Really
I just
creative
noticed
parts
it. Yeah,
usage, looks great. Oh, you know what? I think
it's
he's a
Punchy
spider
Man.
because it looks like he's a web he has web coming down.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah. I
so
think you're
cool. I
right.
love it. He's probably one of my favorites. Um,
All those are my
Next, I don't
favorites.
love this guy. He looks fine, but yeah, he's just
Round
not that
Square.
interesting. I do recognize the character. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I do recognize the Mario character though.
Um, I'll get all of them, so I'll have him. But like, he's not my
Yeah,
favorite.
I was
I like
yeah.
Zubat.
Oh yeah, it's more Woobat, but yeah. He's very funny. Um, yeah, he looks good. This guy's in Wario's Gold Mine. That's of course in Mario Kart 8, and he's in one of them, so he's cool. Next we have Shell, but he's gray this time.
Yeah, the shells have kind of become like the
See,
least
I
interesting
honestly I prefer
figures.
this guy to like the brown square. I think he's cool. I like the shadowy eyes he's got.
I think he's better than the brown square. I agree, but like the browns, like the square, like the cubes and the shells are kind of like the most common
Yeah,
Mario type figures. Like we get a lot
and
of
I
cubes and we
like
get
the
a lot of
Goombas
shells,
because
so
they're
I like the.
iconic. I could get a million Goombas, but like this brown square, like I don't really know who he is.
No, for
Yeah.
this wave,
No,
by the
there is a
way,
Bob-omb, which, like,
is
yeah,
about as
I get
common.
why like they got to keep some iconic characters in here, but I don't know. Was he in the first series or the second? First, okay. He was in the
First,
first series, and then he was in also some of the first. He's been in sets, and yeah,
also, just a heads up to viewers: if you want anything from the second series, make sure you get it before August 1st, because when January 1st rolled around, I could not find the first series anywhere, and I've never seen it again since, and I did not know it was ending so quickly. So, if you want anything, make sure you're like getting
I
those
might have to
before
do
they're
that
gone,
myself. I just picked up
because
Shy Guy the other day because he was the one I definitively wanted, but I might go and
yeah, I have all the series
yeah, I
too, and
think
I'm
I have
happy I
half.
do.
I might
But
go and pick up the other half before these come out.
it's like what,
Yeah.
$25 for the other ones.
Um.
But anyways, next is a flying Bob-omb, and that's probably
Yeah,
my
for
least
sure.
favorite
He
figure
doesn't even
here.
have the little like handle stick at the top, which is like the best part of the Bob-ombs. I like the Bob-ombs, but it's just I
Yeah,
think I have 2 of these already from the
I don't
really.
actually have a Bob-omb
Yeah, I
yet,
have one
so
from the Guarded Fortress and one from the first CMF, I think.
yeah, I don't have any. I only have like one regular set and the starter kit plus like
Yeah.
some random CMFs. So
Uh,
next up, one up life. I like this one a lot,
Yeah,
and I'm
no,
glad we're
that's super
getting
cool. I'm
it.
curious what the actual functionality with this guy will be for the game. Maybe he'll have like time cure
Agreed.
timer or something. Like,
The other thing is, it might stop you from taking damage and fire and stuff, which is what some of the other
yeah,
like
I
life
guess.
power
I
ups
feel like
do.
it'd be cool if they did something unique with the one up, but we'll see.
Next up is
I
Lightning Guy,
love
and this
this
is one of my
guy.
favorite
I
ones,
love
and it
these.
has yellow.
What'd you say?
It
Yes,
has
it does
trans
have trans
yellow.
yellow. The lightning parts we've gotten in trans yellow before, but I don't think we've gotten those like blade pieces in trans yellow before.
I
Regardless,
don't know.
I only have those in light blue, and I haven't seen those since like 2015 either. Like I thought this piece was retired.
Yeah, I haven't- no, it's been on some
Oh, okay,
Iron Man
okay,
stuff recently,
but yeah,
but I
really
really
great
like
parts
this guy.
pack, and
He's
the
funny.
character himself looks super cute. I love him.
Yeah, agreed. Next we have the Ghast, and I really like this guy.
Yeah,
I'm looking
very
forward to getting
shy
him.
ghost man. Yeah, he looks cool. I think he's really good looking.
I
Yeah,
like his face
and then
expression. He's supposed
what?
to, I think he's like supposed to be
Oh,
a cloud.
maybe I'm not sure. I assumed he was a ghost because Mario does have ghost characters.
Oh, I mean, it's either a ghost
Yeah.
or a cloud. I'm not too
And
sure.
then we have Bullet Bill, but it's not Bullet Bill. It's like Torpedo Tom or something.
Oh my God,
And it's just a
that's
Bullet
so funny.
Bill with like a little propeller at the back, and he's got a big smile on his face. I I'm very
I
upset with
love it.
myself for not getting the first Bullet Bill, so I want this one.
I know.
Okay, how much are how much is Series One of Bricklink? Yeah,
Probably not too
yeah,
expensive.
for
I
me
should
too.
finish it. Honestly.
I'm close. I think I have like how many are in a Series 10 or 8? And yeah, I think I'm like 8 of 10 with Series 1 and 5 of 10 with Series 2. So yeah.
I'm in the 10 of Series 2 and like 4 of 10 of
Wait,
Series
what'd you
1.
say for Series 2?
I have all of Series 2.
They're great. I love them. The Lightning guy I think is by far the best, both in terms of looks and parts.
Yes. No, my favorite's Bird.
Bird, oh,
The Bird.
Bird is good. I think Bird, Spider,
Funny
Bat,
Bird.
and Lightning are the best, and Ghost. Yeah,
So
there's
half
a
of
lot
them
of
are the
good
best.
ones, man. I'll just say the worst ones are the Bob pretty much just honestly I like every other one. Like the one up's not that interesting, but I'm glad
Not
we're
even
getting it.
bad. They're not even bad. They're just like
Yeah,
not interesting.
yeah. Anything else to say about these? One thing I
I don't
want
think
to say
so.
is I thought about it. We're kind of getting 7 CMFs this year because we're getting 3
Yeah.
normal, 2 video, and 2 Mario. And I know Mario isn't minifigures, but it's still
Yeah.
buildable characters.
But it
And
is.
I love
Yeah.
that, and I really hope Lego continues to lean into that more going forward. Like, could you imagine, like,
Agreed.
well, here's a topic that you and I talked about a little off stream. I think it'd be an interesting stream topic. Do you think Lego could do Pokemon? Because for the longest time, my answer has been no. I feel like Mega does it. Like, I have many criticisms of Mega Blocks, or Mega Constructs, but I feel like they are willing to make new parts and whatnot. But honestly, if Lego did Pokemon like they're doing Mario, I feel like they might be able to pull it off.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, just looking at the way they do these characters, like, they're really good at reusing parts and making, but they also, like, create universal parts that are useful for multiple characters. And, like, I mean, Mario characters, I guess, are less detailed than Pokemon, but
But no, I mean like I I just don't I don't
yeah. Oh, and I
know.
was also looking at the way Mega does stuff and the way they create like universal like joints for multiple characters. I think is something that, or not joints, universal parts. Like they have a universal faceplate that's used for like most of the Pokemon.
Yeah, they have like
Yeah, I
three
feel like
different face
Lego could do something
pieces.
very similar to that. And I think they would based on how they do Mario. But then, I also think Lego Pokemon would be very different from Mega. I don't think they would go for like action figures the same way. I think they would go for more similar to Mario characters and like minions than they do, the Mega Bloks one. Because
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that before. Because before I was like, oh, Lego would never do this many joints and whatnot. But Lego's never done that many joints. The Mega Bloks Pokemon are the same as the Mega Bloks minifigures, and the like posability of them.
Yeah.
So
I will
Yeah,
believe
no,
it when it
I don't know if
happens.
it'll
I'll believe it.
happen, but dude, like if we got 2 to 3
I just
series like this a year of Pokemon, I would love that, man.
oh
That'd be so cool. I
yeah, I don't
yeah,
deny it. Really
and
cool.
then like also just like mainline sets to go along with it. Like,
Yeah.
I want Pokemon to get the Mario treatment now. I'm all in. Mega needs to relinquish the license
I'm
for
excited for
first,
Luigi
but
to. Yeah, I don't know
yeah, it
that's
might be a
happening
little bit.
anytime soon.
Well, I don't know how long their deal lasts. Mega doesn't necessarily have to relinquish it. Pokemon just doesn't have to renew it, which I think.
Yeah.
I honestly think next time it goes, that's probably public domain. I'm sure I can figure out when the Pokemon license for Mega expires, but
No, you
um,
probably figured it out.
here actually,
Although it's not just with Mega Bloks. I think it's with Mattel.
oh really? Uh,
Yeah. Granted, I don't think Mattel makes the Pokemon toys. I think Jakks Pacific does.
yeah, I'm not. I can't find it off the top. I'm gonna look into that though, because I'd be curious. Because I wouldn't be surprised if when Mega loses, like when it's time to renew the license, if the higher because Pokemon is 1/3 owned by Nintendo, so I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo goes, "Yo, this Mario stuff's doing really well at Lego, like way better than that Mega Block stuff. You want to come over here?"
Yeah. No, I could see
But
that as like
even
a
if still, like
possibility.
that'd be good 3 4 years from now until we'd ever see anything come from that
Yeah. No, it's
because
not
Lego would have to
coming
acquire the
soon.
license and then produce the license. Yeah. What else happened? Anything else?
Um.
Um. Oh. No. There was one more
I don't.
thing. I forget what it was. Someone asked about it. Question about it, and I'm going to look at the. Um. Uh. Someone had really. Oh yes, from Clayton Culver, the canceled Lego Batman movie 2. This makes me
Yeah,
very
I did
sad.
read that.
Um, so the Lego Batman movie 2, it's been presumed to be canceled for a while because Lego's deal with Warner Brothers had expired and they didn't renew it for any more movies, so like it was assumed it was canceled, but like never did they come out and say, "Hey, this movie's not happening anymore." But
I'm just sad we're not getting the Billion Brick Race.
they did actually come out and say, "Hey, it's canceled." And then they shared some preliminary info on it, and holy crap, man! Like, so what it sounded like, it was supposed to be like what the Batman movie was for Batman, where it was just sort of like a love letter to everything in Batman's history. It was supposed to be like that, but for DC Comics as a whole, with like all the weird Justice League characters from the past in it. And the crossover,
Yeah.
they didn't say it's outright, but they kind of hinted that the crossover was going to be with Marvel at the end. Yeah,
Oh wow.
like I guess they couldn't say it because of rights or whatever, but they said like the climax was going to involve a crossover with what I assume you guys could guess, and I'm like, of course it's Marvel, which would have been awesome. And it was supposed to be written by Dan Harmon, which, yeah,
Oh wow.
for those who don't know, he did Community. He's one of the writers of Rick and Morty. I don't know what else he's done. Those are the two that come to mind immediately. Uh, but yeah, he's very talented, and it would have been awesome to see him do.
I haven't seen Community, but Rick and Morty has some
Yeah,
funny haha
Emily and I are
moments.
just
So
getting. We're almost finished with Community, and the first 3 seasons are very good, and then it goes. Woo-hoo! But well, he's
yeah.
not there in season 4, and then he comes back in season 5. But and everyone's like, "Oh, season 5 and 6 are still good," but they're like, okay. I I'm convinced that Harmon
Yeah.
is really good at making exactly 3 seasons of a show. Because Rick and Morty seasons 1, 2, and 3 are all pretty darn good. 3 has like some weak points, but it's still like pretty high. But then Rick and Morty, like the Rick and Morty quality is like, like
Doesn't season like 4 or 5
5
start soon?
probably starts. I'm not sure if that's this year or not. Rick and Morty airing schedules, what in the world? But
I just saw there's a new season starting
yeah, that
like
would be fine.
now.
Yeah, 4. That's probably why Rick's in the Fortnite Battle Pass. Uh,
Yeah.
But yeah, 4 I think was last summer or the summer before, and it was so bad. Oh my god. People were like, "Oh yes, this is so much better." Like I feel like the general public liked it a lot more than season 3. Oh my goodness, it was so bad. Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
haven't seen it, but I just want to. I don't know. Whenever I have a hot
Yes.
take like Rick and Morty season 3 good, season 4 bad, I want to share it because. Anyway, um,
I've only seen season 1 and 2, and I watched them when I was a junior in high school, so over 4 years ago. So I don't remember them really at all. I remember really enjoying seasons 1 and 2, but then I stopped watching it because of like by the time season 3 came around, it was very popular, and I found it just like too
yeah,
cringy to be
I
into.
do. I do miss when it was like the niche, not niche, but like when it was the little show that wasn't like you see Gangster Rick when you go down to the boardwalk, like it was.
Yeah,
I don't want to say
yeah.
niche because it wasn't niche. Like it had a huge following, but like
It wasn't niche, but now it's just
yeah,
like
when it
pop
became the thing that
culture.
you see when you go to the board, like when it's the thing on boardwalk T-shirts, it's gone too far. Like it used to be Gangster SpongeBob,
Yeah, like
now it's Among Us, but like for a good year or two, it was Rick and Morty, and it was like
I I was at the mall yesterday because I wanted a cinnamon bun, and there's a Cinnabon there. And I walked by a kiosk that was strictly
oh
selling
my
Among
god.
Us toys, and I almost bought an Among Us plush toy.
That's really funny.
I stopped myself because it honestly did not look very good because
Of
it was
course
not
it
like
isn't.
officially licensed. So like the face is like a ball, and it just like did not look good. But like I
Yeah.
so close.
That's about it for Lego news, by the way, which is why we're on random topics. But you guys like the random topics, right? 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 We also have
Yeah,
some questions we'll get to in a bit.
ra- random topic that I have spent all of my time the past week on. Fortnite Season 7 just started, and I have been playing probably 2 to 6
Yeah.
hours a day. And it's pretty bad. I love the season, but like it's
Matt and I
bad
are
how
probably
much
going
I'm
to get
playing.
play Fortnite after we record this. um,
Yeah. um, I have not enjoyed Fortnite this much since Chapter 1, Season 5.
yeah,
So
game fun.
that's cool.
Me and my girlfriend stream it on twitch.tv/MindDynamic. Go follow.
Hopefully, I'll be on one of those
Yep.
streams sometime soon.
Yeah, probably this week, honestly, for free. Like,
I could do like
that'd
this
be cool.
weekend if you want.
Um,
Yeah, I'm
Another thing
free
that happened
Saturday and
today
Sunday,
as we're
but
filming this was there was a Nintendo Direct today, which did you watch the entire thing or did you just catch the highlights?
no, I only
Yeah.
watched the Breath of the Wild trailer.
Yeah, I watched it live and I don't know why I watch Nintendo Directs anymore cuz like I'm not a gamer. I just care about Smash and Pokemon. And I feel like Nintendo doesn't even
Yeah,
like Smash anymore. They're just doing it because they know it's going to make them money. It's like Smash used to be the big reveal at E3 and Directs, but now it's always the first thing they do, and then they don't mention it again for the rest of the Direct, which is fine. But like, I miss when it was like the big secret thing at the end. No, I guess like we had like a year and a half of Directs where like Smash characters were like the big reveal. So, um,
yeah. No, I'm not a big
yeah,
Smash player,
people like
so
there was a big leaker said before the Direct that it was going to be Master Chief, and everyone got so excited, and then it was just some dude from Tekken. Um, So there's
wow.
one character left in this Fighters Pass. We don't know if there's going to be a Fighters Pass 3, but I feel like Master Chief still has a very good chance of happening. I
Master Chief would be
the
really cool.
the
I
reason I think he's still happening is
like that.
because they have their like me costumes that they give to characters they're not putting in the game, and they have a partnership with Microsoft because we have Steve and Banjo Kazooie in the game. And I feel like if Master Chief was not going to
Mhm.
be a character, he would have been a me costume with either Steve or Banjo Kazooie. So I feel like they're leaving
Yeah,
it open for him. So I think he's still likely, but I think it's very funny that this leaker was like, "It's Master Chief," and then they were like, "Nope, dude from Tekken."
nice.
Um, but yeah, and then I was waiting for Pokemon the entire time, and they just didn't cover it, which kind of worries me.
Yeah, I was waiting for Animal Crossing, which was just not covered either, and that made me really angry because that game is kind of like garbage at this point. Like they have not added nearly enough. Like they made it seem like it was gonna like they made it sound like Animal Crossing would be a platform for
Yeah,
them to like build on, and they've done nothing in a year and a half that it's been out, and it's
yeah.
really disappointing.
That's another. That reminds me. That's another. They revealed a new Mario Party game there, but it looks very similar to the one that's out, but just better. And I was like, and the one that's out, like I got it because it's a Mario Party on the Switch. but like it was very bare bones, and like from the beginning when people were like, "This needs DLC, this needs to be improved." So I saw the trailer like, "Oh yes, they're finally getting DLC." No, it's just making a new game. It just like they took all the criticisms and they just made a new
Yep.
game 2 years later. Like,
Yep. I'm worried that's what they'll do with Animal
yeah,
Crossing
they
too.
might. I mean, they might. Animal Crossing might start using the Pokemon formula, where it's like every 3 years is like a new game.
I hope not. I
Yeah,
really hope not. Because that's not the kind of game that you need a
yeah,
new one every couple of years. You want to just
yeah.
like keep the old one.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that it's a shame what they're doing to that poor game. Like, it's just it was
Animal Crossing was one of my favorite games, and they've like honestly kind of just like not ruined it, but like it doesn't have any of the features that's like classic to Animal Crossing,
yeah,
and
they
it's really
released it
lame.
unfinished and then like released like minor
Yes,
DLC updates and then they were like, okay. No, isn't
but
paid
here's the
DLC
thing.
rumored for the game?
Yes, I would honestly not even complain about that at this point if it like gives you a good
Yeah.
amount of stuff for the game because like every DLC update thus far has literally just been things that were in old
Yeah.
games at release. Like it really frustrates me because I love the franchise, but oh my God, it's so
Yeah.
lame right
That
now. Like I've not played it since
yeah. That
November because there's literally
that kind of
nothing to
reminds me of
do.
my thing with Pokemon right now is so this the Diamond and Pearl remakes, which are the games I have been the most hyped for in like I've been waiting for these games for like literally 6 years, were revealed and they were the biggest disappointment ever. But I've been holding out hope and I'm like, okay, maybe there's more to these games that they haven't shown yet. But
They're
they didn't show them at A3, and I have a sinking feeling that they are literally just going to be one-to-one remakes in 3D with nothing new, which is not what I want.
Yikes.
Like, if I want to play that game, I'd play it on the
Yeah.
DS. The graphics are not what I cared about when a remake. I want to revisit an revisit an old game with new features. Though this is a tangent that I'm sure you have like no connection to, but I'm more just saying because it's a tangent I want to go on, and maybe some viewers will connect to it. They my one little smidge of hope is Pokemon Go is having an event based around Bidoof that's like a week long for some reason. It's just a week long where
What?
Bidoof spawns, and Bidoof obviously,
That sounds like an
yeah.
April
Well, I think
Fool's
it's for
thing.
Canada Day or something. Is like July 1st or
Oh,
something, and they're all about their beavers or whatever. But Bidoof was a Generation 4 Pokemon, and they announced a bunch of things for this event. This is like the most in-depth event they've ever done. It's literally just more Bidoof spawns. And they said, stay tuned for more information about this event on like Monday the 1st or something. That's like the day before the event ends, and I don't know what more you can do with Bidoof. So people are suspecting that maybe like Mega Evolution is something in Pokemon that they haven't done since Generation 6. So people are suspecting maybe we're getting Mega Bibarel and it'll be added to Pokemon Go first as like a early teaser for these games. And if they do that, I'll be happy. That's all I need from these games. Just give me a new form for some
yeah,
Pokemon. Like that's all I want. uh,
yeah. So I don't really care that much about Pokemon, so let's not
okay,
talk about
sorry,
that anymore.
Matthew. God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is my favorite Pokemon right here. Dude, now I'm like into. I swear, like Lego Mario, I go through like a love hate relationship with because like I didn't care about this theme for forever.
I can't.
Oh,
I
it's a
couldn't even
Goomba.
see what you were just
Um,
showing.
but like
Oh,
those character packs were revealed, and now I'm like I've got these like characters on my desk right here because I've just filmed a review of the Wiggler set, and I've got Mario, and like holy crap, these are the most awesome things I've ever seen. I want to make a giant Mario world, and I'm like, no, I don't. No, I
no,
don't.
you don't. If you're doing a
Yeah,
giant
no,
world,
I know.
Minecraft, man. Um, what you got
Yeah,
any
let's
other
take a look at the
questions?
viewer questions.
It's been a while since we've done viewer questions. It's been a very like chaotic past couple
Uh,
months.
here's a good one. What are the pros and cons for being an ambassador? I think I've talked about this like on live streams before, but I think it's always good to say, especially like right after having it reviews of early stuff.
I mean, I definitely think the biggest con is neither of us are allowed to have girlfriends because we have to like devote our life to it's almost like being like a monk or a priest. Like you have to devote your life to Lego, and We have to take an oath of celibacy, and we can't eat meat. We have to be vegan. Um, and we have to give 50% of our earnings to the Lego group. And it's kind of like it's worth it for what they give us, but it is a
For
big
any like,
sacrifice.
if anybody at the Lego group is watching this podcast, parody, this is a joke. Or anybody, any children watching, parody, that's a joke. That is not true. But no, I'm not
Please don't
going
cut
to.
that out.
That's funny, but I just want to
Okay.
clarify that's not true because I do know some of the
Okay.
viewers are on the younger end, and some will probably just take things at face value. None of that is true. The honest,
Yes. Yes. No,
the honest
none of that is.
cons are, I do miss being able to talk about leaks because not like in a way that like I want to be a leak account. It's like, oh guys, check out new leaks revealed, but just being able to discuss like, oh yo, we just saw this minifigure for Ninjago.
I love that we picture
What?
leakers in the same way. I love that we
Yeah,
picture leakers the same way.
but I don't know, man. When like, dude, like, oh, what was it? There was some rumor that came out the other day, and they were just like cross-posting like a promo barracks article, but they did it across like 10 different posts. I'm like, dude, there is multi-slide posts for a reason. Like, oh my goodness, like they are. Like a lot of leak accounts just feel like content farms. Listen, I'm not gonna act like my content is
Yeah.
always the most original, but oh my goodness, put some effort in. Like, it just a lot of it comes off to be it's just like minimal effort,
Yeah.
maximum gain. Like, let's see.
Well, that's what it
Let me
is.
go look at what
That's
it is
why
to see
you're
if I can
leaking.
talk about it. Oh, right, yeah. So the Marvel CMF is being rumored again, even though we literally got the names, like the minifigure names, like 2 months ago. But
Yeah.
for some reason, people are just reposting them now. And there was a link account that posted every minifigure as a different post, like 12 posts at once, and I was like, oh my, yeah, I
I
was
saw
like,
the
oh
one you're
my
talking about,
goodness,
man.
like.
Shut up.
Why you gotta do 12? This multi-slide, you could have done two 6-slide posts. I know you can't fit 12 posts on one, but multi-slide posts exist for a reason. Like, oh my goodness. Anyway, what was my point with
Yeah.
all that? Yeah, but I do miss being able to talk about like that's not a leak. That's like it's a text-based leak, so I can talk about that. But like image leaks, I do miss like because we get minifigure leaks all the time, and I miss being able to go like, oh, that's a minifigure that's going to come in a new set. I wonder what theories we would craft for Ninjago around that. Instead, I have to just be like, I have never seen these new Ninjago sets until they were revealed in May, even though it was like Lego's fault that they were leaked early, which I guess I can talk about now because they are officially revealed. But yeah, like
Ninjago?
when we had the big wave of
Yeah.
leaks for the summer stuff in like
Yeah.
February or whatever, like the Ninjago Minecraft, I could not wait to talk about, and I wanted to talk about it with the fans, but I couldn't because they were image leaks, not text leaks. Um, which I think is I
Yeah.
totally get not sharing images, but I think we should be able to discuss them. I think that, but
Can we
we can
still not
discuss
discuss
text
them?
basically, not image leaks.
Okay.
Nothing related to image leaks we could discuss. But I think I could talk about them existing, but I
I,
cannot point people towards them. I cannot describe anything in them. Um, and I just avoid talking about them completely until like we're after these things have been revealed. Another thing is that's the main con, honestly. Having to submit reports on stuff to the Lego group is like not the most fun, but it's honestly not a huge deal. I just do like a month's worth of reports in an hour. Like I choose a day to do that, and I just do that. Um, but the benefits highly outweigh the cons for me. Like couple
yeah.
$1,000 for Lego a year, kind of nice. Early stuff, kind of nice.
I I mean, if all goes according to plan, I will hopefully be getting my first LAN order
Because
soon-ish,
I
and
think I can
I'm
talk about the
very
fact that I was
excited.
upgraded to tier 2 in LAN, which is like a very exclusive group of people, and I cannot believe I got it, but I'm there now, so I get like even more privileges, and I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I do not have the time to review all this, so Matthew's gonna be getting one of my LAN orders and making reviews on the channel for those sets. Um,
Yes, and
yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
super
That could be
excited.
like in 2 weeks, so that could be 2 months from now. I have no idea when that's gonna arrive, but that should be happening. So stay
Yeah.
tuned for that. But yeah, pro is obviously the Lego stuff. Also, just like the ability to talk to Lego directly, to interact with designers, like oh yeah, I obviously I can say I'm tier 2 because I attended RLFM days. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
yeah.
why can't
I don't know because
we
they
went
don't
to that?
publicly say here's tier 1 and tier 2, but I'm saying I'm tier 2. Where Brooks by Mind is tier 2. So if I die, someone else can take up the mantle of bricks by mine. Um,
Can
sure,
I take up the mantle of
sure.
mind?
Um,
Okay. I probably would drive it into the ground. I'm not very good at consistently uploading at YouTube.
um, yeah, just like getting to talk to designers and whatnot was so cool. It's such a cool experience. So, I do really enjoy the
Yeah, no, that
closeness
was
with the Lego group that provides. The leak thing is really the only con. Like, and
going to like the fan days is one of the best
yeah.
experiences
Also,
I've
as
ever
someone who
had.
like
They
um I get how someone like Just Too Good would leave land because for him I could see how the cons outweigh the positives because like for him like he lives in Florida where a lot of stuff shows up early anyway. Not and he can afford to import stuff all the time because he's a huge creator and he likes to talk about leaks. But for someone like me, like I don't have a huge source of income, so like LAN allows me to. I was like strip. If I didn't get into LAN, I might have stopped collecting Lego when I went to college because I probably wouldn't have been able to afford it. Like,
yeah.
but LAN has not only let me continue to afford Lego, but also like get more than I ever have in my life. And like,
Yeah.
I never really wanted to be a Lego YouTuber, but I always loved creating videos and I always loved Lego, so the two can go hand in hand. I always wanted to be a gaming YouTuber, but I do enjoy the Lego videos a lot. So I enjoy that I make my money doing something I'm passionate about and something I have fun with. So
Definitely. Um, yeah, no, it is a really unique opportunity. I know I'm not like the
but you're
person
in
who's
Brooks by
in
mine.
LAN. Yeah. Like I'm enough of a part of the channel and like we're close enough that it's like I'm
Yeah.
kind of part of it. As my Instagram bio says, like LAN member by proxy or something. But it is like such a
Yeah.
unique
I cannot
opportunity,
believe like
honestly.
it had such a huge impact on my life. It literally just happened because I heard M&R mentioned it in one of his videos. Like, huh, that sounds cool. I'm gonna apply, see what happens. Like, not expect. This was when my account was fairly dead. Like, I still had 28K followers. No, I had like 23K followers at that point. But like my likes were at like a couple hundred at that point. But like they were
Yeah.
like, yeah, we'd love to have you. And I'm like, oh, really? And then now here I
Well,
am. It's wacky. We're
rest
almost
was
a year into
history.
the podcast. Like,
Yeah, that's something else that's crazy to me. I guess we could talk about that a little bit today. Next week
one year
marks
of the
one
podcast
year.
every single week. I don't think we missed a single week, which is impressive.
We have not. We almost missed 1 week, but we
Yeah,
didn't end up missing it.
and we've had two bonus. Know what? It'll be kind of funny. We should film Woo Crew
What?
live when I'm in Disney.
Yo, that would be wait. If if we have a hotel room and I stay overnight,
Yeah,
we could do that
that'd be
night.
kind of funny.
I can bring my
Yeah, I'll
recording
I'll pack the
equipment
mic
too.
and the
Like I
laptop in the
come
bag,
on.
and Emma can be the guest that episode.
Yeah, no, wait. That's actually a really good
Because
idea.
otherwise, we just have to film that episode a week in advance. But that'd be a little silly if I'm going to see you that week anyway. Yeah,
But like, and I wasn't too sure what
yeah,
we'd do all day anyway.
yeah, yeah.
That
We
would
could we
actually
could we
be
could plan that
fun.
a little more off stream. That would be fun. Because we also wouldn't
Yeah,
have to sit
no,
down and do
that
a
might
normal
happen.
podcast. We could do like a half vlog, half podcast if we wanted. Like,
Yeah, yeah. No, that's a
yeah,
really good idea,
we could.
actually.
I think we should like rent out like a really fancy place to have dinner and just like vlog the entire time while we're sitting at the table. Like when the waiter comes up and like,
And
"Hey
then
guys, say hi to the Bricks by Mind YouTube channel."
and then when we're done eating, we should say we don't have to pay because we're influencers and we're
Yeah,
giving
give
them
you
exposure.
publicity. Oh, good plan. Good plan.
Speaking of Disney, mine is going to Disney
Yep.
uh 1 week in an upcoming month, and I just got a ticket to go to Disney a week before he's going, and I am so excited because me, my brother, and his his
His friend.
friend are all going to are all going together, and we're doing like build a lightsaber, and I am so excited because I live in Florida, but I've not been to Disney since like
Yeah.
8 or 9 years ago. So I am so excited. It is expensive. It's very expensive. Like we are
Yeah.
spending a lot of money on it, but
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
You want to move on to some more questions?
Oh
All
yeah,
right, this
let's
one
do
comes
one or
in
two
from a
more.
ninja never quit who asks, "How many toes a minifigure has?"
One on each
This
foot.
one comes
Two.
in from Jace. I'm not trying to pronounce your last name. Thoughts on Weezer?
That's the Weezer's that band that has like the TV show where they like make each other do challenges.
What?
And like they like go around New York City. I think they're from Staten Island, and they like do
Are you
challenges.
talking
That's
about the
Weezer, right?
Impractical Jokers? Uh,
They're
Matthew, I
they're
want
they're
to hear
funny.
your
They're
take on
funny.
this question. It's a classic. Who would win in a fight? 1 billion lions or every single Pokemon?
One.
One
Wait, how
billion
many
lions or
lions?
one of each Pokemon? Wrong.
1 billion lions.
Yeah, but
That's
you
a
know,
lot of
like some
lions.
Pokemon can like literally like flood the earth or like send you to another dimension or like just fly in the air where the lions
I
can't touch them.
I guess some of the Pokemon are like
Yeah.
gods, literally, but also 1 billion of something against 1,000 of something. Just like by sheer
Okay.
number, I
Who
think
would
that
win? One
lions
billion
would win.
lions or the sun?
I think the lions have a chance.
1 billion humans or the sun? Because we got 7 billion on Earth, and we sent 1 billion of them to the sun. You think we could beat it?
I mean, it depends. Are we going for supremacy? Or like, are we gonna just like, are
No,
we
it's
gonna
it's
annihilate
fight to
like
the death.
no?
Same with the Pokemon. It's fight to the death.
So
Yes.
we have to kill the sun? I think humans could easily take the sun out if we wanted to. It's a fire. What puts out fire? Water. Duh.
Bad take. Okay, who would win? The sun or one of each Pokemon?
One of each. The sun.
Okay.
Unless they have two
Well, they
Diglett.
have Diglett and Dugtrio.
No, not that. Of course they have
What
both of
about?
those,
Well, they
but
probably
two
have Diglett
Diglett
and a
might make
Alolan
it.
Diglett. They're identical
No, that
except one
doesn't
has a
count.
little piece of hair on top. Have you
Uh-uh.
seen a Alolan Diglett? He's the best. I love him.
Yes. Two classic Diglett might get them to where
Okay.
they need to be.
Good talk.
Maybe throw in the ice cream
Vanilla,
Pokemon.
dude,
Like an extra ice.
Vanillux, he's an ice type. He would just die immediately.
Two or three of those will get them there. Yeah, okay, you know what? If you had duplicates of like a couple of those Pokemon, they
Yeah,
would
like
probably
who,
win.
like Rattata.
Yeah. Or no, just hire
Oh,
Charizard to
true,
eat the sun.
true. I
Duh.
love Charizard. All right, thank you everybody for watching this week's episode of the Woo Crew Podcast. Stay tuned next week for the final episode of the first year.
Dun, dun, dun. We actually have a big reveal
Yeah,
next week.
a
so
very big reveal.
Actually,
Stay
stay
tuned.
tuned. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to
Yeah, it's been
find
a long
out.
time coming, but stay tuned.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next one.
Bye, toodles.
Matthew, I have a question. We both hold our Lego Marios up to the camera. Can we make them kiss?
Yes.
Oh, he thinks my finger is fired. Yeah, you can't see him, but he just knows up to the camera. Can't wait to get Luigi's. I can make Luigi kiss. Oh no! No! No!